A wonderful Sunday afternoon at the High Museum of Art. We went to see the Obama portraits, and I'm going to take you on a little tour. So just hang with me, and it'll almost be like you were there. You had to get tickets. It's sold out. It's only going to 6 different cities. Houston is next. It leaves Atlanta in March. It was very interesting to see the thought process behind making the portraits. The first two African American, Black American artists to be commissioned to do portraits for the First Lady and the sitting president. It was wonderful. It was very interesting. Michelle's picture was done oil on linen. So, linen, it'll seep through, had to be several different layers of it. It was a lot of work taken into it. And this particular artist, she has a style of art. She adapted Michelle Obama's picture into her style of art, her character. And then the man, he explained his thought process and the symbolism behind the Obama portrait. All of the flowers in the portrait are flowers from his home country of Kenya, his home state of Hawaii, and even Kansas. It was very interesting. It made the portraits that much more amazing to see the thinking and the thought process behind them all. We had to keep our mask on all while we were inside the museum. Everybody was looking and thinking and contemplating. It was a really great experience. Thank you so much, Cassie. We were all there. It was all family. Me, Cassie, Maya, and Janice. We toured the museum, and because we're members, we've been members of the Hive for almost 10 years or so. We decided to look all around in other exhibits. We did the African exhibit, but the cause prints are a really big exhibit right now that's all the rave. So I wanted to see what was up with it. I'm down for some contemporary art any day. However, I really felt like this artist was inspired by an artist that I really like, Hebrew Brentley. He's originally from Atlanta. He went to Morehouse, then he moved to Chicago, and he experienced a lot more success after he left Atlanta. But Hebrew Brentley, I just really feel like a lot of this Cause stuff is inspired by him. And Cause also makes sculptures and and statues. So does Hebrew Brentley. I really like his work. I am a big fan. I can't afford to have a piece as of yet, but I am a big fan. So I'm really concerned that he kind of bit his style, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. Checking it out was all very interesting. I can do some abstract. My mind can really go there, and my creativity is always extremely inspired when I'm around other art. I love the art gallery. More than anything, I like the information. I like to understand the inspiration. Where did this come from and why? I like to make my own why when I look at art. I like for it to mean to me what it means to me, but it's always interesting to know a little information about the artist, where they came from, and what was on their mind when they were doing what they were doing. You can never go wrong by going to the art gallery. You can always take pictures, but no flash, because flash messes with the artwork. But it's a really good vibe, and the people that are there, always very interesting, always a really good vibe. You totally have something in common with them because they're art lovers. They're expanding their horizon, opening their minds, tapping into their own inner creativity. I just love it. So they have a section called influencers and contemporary art. We went all around and was checking that out. I really appreciate it. I appreciate being a member. I appreciate the different textures, the 3D art, how everybody's using linen now versus canvas. and really doing some three-dimensional things. I like mixed media a lot. It was really good to be back at the art gallery. It has been too long. Hadn't been there any time during COVID. Look at this communion set. It's a civil rights commemorative communion set. Oh, it was just really cool. It was just so inspiring. I just love Atlanta. I don't know if it's like this everywhere else, but I know that I love Atlanta. And Basquiat, look at there. They still have a piece of his on display. They had a really big display at one time, and we went to see it at midnight. I love our art gallery. I love our art scene. I love the entertainment scene in Atlanta, and the High Museum is a big part of that. It's connected to the Alliance Theater. You need to know where this is. It's right on Peachtree in the heart of Atlanta. The pieces were really nice. I want you to just feel like really quickly, but you had a taste of it. Don't ever say you've never seen the inside of the High Museum. This piece was really messing with my eyes, but I thought it was amazing. And this was a portrait. And when I say it really looked like a photograph, here you go, the High Museum of Art. It is a beautiful piece of art itself. You have to visit it. Don't come to Atlanta and not.